Hello, America. This is Uncle Sam standing true for the red, white, and blue. You know, I am all about President Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of the greatest presidents in our history. He is one of the unsung heroes in American history. He does not get enough press. He does not get enough attention. However, he is extremely relevant today. All right? He warned us about the military-industrial complex. And his words are just as relevant then as they are today. All right? Right now, the military-industrial complex is one of the greatest threats to America, one of the greatest threats to the planet right now. All right? Our national debt is almost $20 trillion. However, our military-industrial complex has already received $1.5 trillion for the F-35 combat jet. The pilots will tell you it's not even the most effective combat jet that they've ever worked with. All right? It's a $1.5 trillion disaster. You know, the M1 Abram tank, all right, the stealth destroyer, and all these new aircraft carriers we're working on are a waste of money. America doesn't need it. We already have the best, most state-of-the-art military on the planet, all right? Did you know our military budget before Donald Trump increased it by an extra $54 billion was already better funded than the next 8 superpowers combined? You don't let any anti-American fools tell you that you need to be worried about China, that you need to be worried about Russia, or you need to be worried about Saudi Arabia or the other superpowers. You know why? Most superpowers out there are our allies in the fight for freedom around the world. That's absolutely right. And you know what? China, they have an aircraft carrier you've been hearing a lot about on the media, right? It's nothing more than a hollowed-out oil tanker. That's right. Laughable. Our least combat-effective aircraft carrier can still destroy China's aircraft carrier. No problem. So you know what? You remember that. Even an A-10 Warthog, going back to Vietnam, is still more combat-effective than most of what's out there on the planet. All right? You don't let anti-American fools deceive you into thinking that we need to spend more money on the military. Every other planet on the military has every other military on the planet is a joke in comparison to the U.S. military. No disrespect to our allies, but they're just not playing at the same level. So that's why you don't need to be deceived by Fox News and Friends, Hillary Clinton, and her Warhawk campaign into thinking that we need to keep increasing military spending. Did you know most military money is going to defense contractors in the military-industrial complex? Not our troops, not our soldiers, not our heroes that are having their funding cut at the VA. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's a lying bunch of anti-American hell, and that's part of the anti-American party that needs to stop right now. I believe in the red, white, and blue. I believe in standing true, and I believe in you, my fellow Americans. I want you to man up. I want you to woman up and tune into the offensive. I want you to fight for your country. I want you to love your country. Okay? And you're going to do that by being informed, and you're going to do that by voting against anti-American fools that are destroying your country. All right? That's absolutely right. So, keep in mind, instead of a raging, out-of-control military-industrial complex, we need to have a peace complex. That's absolutely right. America needs to be focused on waging peace around the world. Scientifically proven strategies for destroying terror. That's right. That's what we need to be focused on. Did you know that economic development is one of the best weapons against terrorism? Did you know that jobs, stable economies, and a healthy ecosystem for the agriculture industry in countries around the world is part of the solution, not the problem? All right? Right now, we're facing a global climate catastrophe. Don't let anybody lie and deceive you against believing that truth. All right? The Pentagon says climate change is the greatest threat to national security, and that's a fact. And you know what? If Uncle Sam wants your opinion about the matter, he's going to give it to you. That's right. I don't care what Trump says. He can deny the facts. He can deny the obvious. But you tell little Trump, you tell little Tweety Bird over there in the White House that if I want his opinion, I'm going to give it to him. And if he wants to come debate about it, we'll get the red, white, and blue debate started right now. That's right. So anyways, God bless America. God bless you. Don't forget to fight for America by taking on the military-industrial complex. There's nothing patriotic about chicken hawks sending our sons and our daughters to war. Uncle Sam's not having it. God bless America. God bless you.